good laugh, almost tickled. But I realized that it wasn't even funny. It is the oldest trick in the book. For those who do not know, that is the oldest trick in the book. Just throw something out there, a wild allegation, without any basis, without any foundation, without any shred or iota of evidence, and distract from the main issue. It's the oldest book. And I must say at this point in time, that unfortunately, the media and the journalists helped him in amplifying what we all know is untrue. That 60% of contracts of the NDDC is awarded to National Assembly. That became the news, distracting from the main issue. On that note, I've been in this house this is my 5th term here. I've never once collected anything from the National Assembly. And I know I speak for a great majority of members of this house. Great majority. And because of that, I will take this matter and this allegation and accusation very serious. And I will give the minister 24 to 48 hours. And Clark, I want you to back this up with a letter from this house. To give the minister 24 to 48 hours to publish the names, the contracts so given, the dates, because obviously these things will be documented. Unveil the companies of the 60% projects that were given to members of the National Assembly, failing which of members of this 9th Assembly, names, contracts, companies, dates of the amounts, every single particular and detail of those members of this 9th Assembly that he gave contracts to. Failing which, this house will bring the full wrath of the law. There are laws in our books for defamation. It is important that we set this record straight. Clark, the minister, go ahead and sit down. Make sure this letter goes out today. The Honorable Minister owes it to himself. He owes it to the committee. He owes it to the people of Niger Delta. He owes it to Nigeria to publish those names and the companies and the details of those who he has given this contract to. Yesterday to me was, I will reserve my judgment, but I believe that the minister came there to play games. We're not playing games here. I will get to the bottom of everything that is happening in Niger Delta, not for anybody's sake, but for the people of Niger Delta. Thank you. The House. Because of the integrity of the gentleman, because of the integrity of the committee, yesterday, much as I didn't want him to, but it got to a point where we decided, and the chairman of that committee recused himself from more because of the accusations that we have pleaded for the ministry to bring out one iota of evidence. He doesn't even have to prove him guilty, but just bring something that we can tie in to say, okay, chairman, recuse yourself. You have been accused. The reason why we resisted was this. This House cannot and should not subject itself to blackmail. I cannot sit here, have a committee investigate, which we do all the time as part of our work, investigate an agency, and then set up a dangerous precedent where an agency will now, based on if he had recused himself because of this, will now say, okay, all you need to do is just throw out a wild allegation and say the chairman of the committee is compromised. And then we set up an ad hoc committee, or he has to recuse himself. That cannot be the precedent we want to set. You have to have cogent or evidence, or some little, even little, which has not come from. But I must commend the chairman for recusing himself under the circumstances, even though they're nothing but wild verbal accusations. I have here with me, and thank God, the minister yesterday said under oath that the chairman did not get any contract for him. Now, if the chairman did not get any contract from you, who supervises you? Then who are these 60% people that you're talking about? I have here with me a file that was submitted by the Minister of Niger Delta yesterday, which he said on public TV contained why they wanted him recused. In this thick file was a bunch of newspaper clippings of why, of accusations made by the chairman, counter accusations, and that is the reason why he wanted him recused. I just wanted this for the public. The chairman has not been accused. The minister said openly that he did not give him any contract, and it's important to put it out there for the sake of the integrity of the gentleman, the committee, and the House.